Today, we're very proud to pay tribute to the Johnson family with a special expenditure. The foundation funded the project that reframed the large photos of the district's first two musical directors, Mr. Archie McAllister and Mr. Bruce Hausner. And today, besides those two, it's our pleasure to present the third portrait that will hang in the historic band room, and that's of Ted Lega. Our thanks to Mr. Fisk for allowing us this moment on the stage. And again, I want to thank the Johnson family for their generosity and for all the support that all of you offer us.
Stephen, would you bring those portraits down, please? This has been a great week for the band, actually the last couple of weeks. A week ago, this past Thursday, we had our first visit from Mr. Lega in the band room since his retirement. And it was a great time for him and for the band and for myself. And he came in and helped us out with Fantasia and G a little bit and rehearsed this next piece, and then came back again this past Thursday and rehearsed it. And we are so excited to have Ted with us today. This guy has had such an impact on our community. He's had such an impact on many of you who are seated out here in the audience tonight. I know I wasn't in the band here at Central, I was over at East Campus, but I met Mr. Lega when I was in the 7th grade. And he's been an inspiration to me ever since. For about the last 20 plus years, he's been one of my very dear friends and one of my mentors. And I've always been able to call on him for advice and encouragement, especially in the last year and a half. It's been absolutely wonderful to me. And we're so thrilled to have as our guest of honor this afternoon, Mr. Ted Lega. Mr. Lega.
Well, I won't talk as much as Mike Fisk has this afternoon. No, first of all, I'd like to thank the JTHS Foundation, Mr. Kirk, all the members, and I'd like to thank Mr. Fisk, and also the JTHS Central Band Room Association. Thank you. The first time I saw a picture really on this stage was in, well, when I came in as a freshman, 1958. I know it's shocking. It shocks me, I can almost look the same thing up. And we had a convention in town at the Louis Joliet Hotel. University of Michigan band played, the Joliet Grade School band played, and the JT band played. And during that concert, the whole time was a picture of A.R. McAllister, who's considered the father of school bands in the United States, and probably the world. And he's the first to really get bands off the ground and make them what they became under his direction and what they are today. And I'd just like to say the 33 years that I spent, I'm grateful for the hundreds of wonderful students I had, the 33 great bands that I had the opportunity and honor to direct. Also for the many hundreds of band parents that helped out in their extremely important role that they have here in the high school district supporting the band, so not only on trips but in so many other ways. I'm grateful for them. Also the faculty, the great faculty, that administration that I had the opportunity to work with were supportive all through that time, even in tough times, and we know what those are. Matter of fact, most of them were. So I did have the opportunity, first time I came back, I did hear the band last year at ISU and was extremely proud of them, as we all were. And first time that I actually came in the band and when the band was here was 2 weeks ago, Thursday. And I saw them warming up and getting ready. And once again, and go through their warm-ups, and I recognize that tremendous one-of-a-kind work ethic that the JT bands have had from its inception all the way to the present with Mr. Fisk. And it's that idea of being consistent in your work, being persistent in your work, not giving up, and giving everything you have to it. And that's what's kept these bands so wonderful. A college director one time, no, more than one, on a tape said, you know, 90 years of bands, 3 directors, and quality for 90 years, that just doesn't happen. And it's only happened in Joliet. And I'm extremely pleased and proud that Mr. Fisk was available, and not only available, he wanted to be here with you. And he wanted to be part of the Joliet tradition. And that's the kind of man that you need here, the man with the talent and the desire and the perseverance to continue its great tradition.
At the present time, it's just in the form of an award. In the future, we hope that maybe we might be able to grow some scholarship money to go along with it. But we're going to begin with the class of 2004 presenting the Ted Lega Award to the outstanding senior in the Joliet Central Band. And that's going to be given to the student who represents all of the qualities that Mr. Lega represented so honestly and from his heart. The great work ethic, teaching the kids perseverance and to never give up.